Hey, yeah, you know what time it is. Turf and Talk, straight from the DMV, baby. Jason and Tara J, let's get it. We from the city where the traffic don't sleep. DC lights go, Maryland deep. Virginia riding heavy, keep that talk on lock. From the field to the mic, yeah, we turf and talk. Sports in the streets, that's the vibe we live. Community strong, got the game to give. Jason got the playbook, always on the chart. And Tanara J, she gon' spark that heart. DMV, we reppin' real, no fake. Turf and talk, yeah, we raise that stake. From the U Street nights to the Beltway scenes, we talking dreams, hustle, and home team means. Turf and talk, right from the block. Jason and Tanara J, we don't stop. Turf and talk, yeah, we move that crowd. DMV, stand up, say it loud.
Don't stop that nonsense, lady.
Well, bring it in, nigga.
We ain't ready yet. You know, Wesley behind the boards got to.
He is waiting on you.
Are you waiting on me? Yeah, we record. We are? I ain't know. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to another episode of
Turf and Talk.
And I'm your host, Jay the Jedi, along with my co-host,
Tanara J.
And we are powered by Generationally Speaking, as always. And the off-season continues as we continue our off-season coverage of all the things that go on in the NFL, all the turf, and a lot of talk today. We got a lot of good.
We got a lot to talk about.
We got a lot of good talk. We got a lot of good talk. And before we start off with some talk and all some turf, let's talk about a recent passing of Kiki Shepard from the Apollo. If y'all don't know, Apollo was a theater/show when we were growing up. And it was the kickoff for a lot of new artists. There were Sinbad, James Brown, Lauryn Hill. These were just some of the names that went through the door of the Apollo Theater. And they had a part of the show called Amateur Night. Mm-hmm. This was my favorite part of watching Apollo because when there were acts that were bad, if y'all don't know, if you were bad, you went up to Apollo, you got the Sandman.
That's right.
And if you got the Sandman, my man with the broom, little funny looking man, would come out and get you up out of there, move you up out of there. Right. That's some of my favorite moments from Apollo. But
they were a rough crowd. Let me tell you something.
Do you remember watching Apollo and all that good stuff and all that everything was going on?
Rub the tree trunk.
Rub the tree trunk. Yeah, you had to get the tree trunk for good luck and all that. And Kiki was I don't want to say like a Vanna White per se, but she was like almost like the woman, the beauty of the show.
She represented beauty and presence.
She was she represented the beauty and presence of a lot of the culture that was coming through those doors. And she eventually, because Steve Harvey went on to start to host, and then she would do hosting gig as he got famous. So she went from, not a lot of script to a little bit of script to she took on the full hosting duties once Steve Harvey left and became Steve Harvey as we know him today. So shout out to Miss Kiki Shepard. Rest in peace. All due respect. Thank you for everything you provided for us in our childhood and that show. We just appreciate everything you guys did. And so everything she did. Appreciate all the correction. Thank you for that. Also, on your weekends, if y'all don't know, me and TJ be doing some things on the weekend mornings.
Look, let's just keep it a whole honey.
Keep it a buck.
Y'all know y'all can't get enough of us, and we can't get enough of you.
How about it?
So continuing on with our talk and our good banter, we want you to tune in on Saturday and Sundays to Wake the Turk. So you just go on over to whatever phone that you use,
How about
an Android or an iPhone. Go on over to that app store, download this app called Audilus.
How about it?
Audilus.
Yes.
AUDILOUS.
That's something. Yeah, I like it.
And
Fabulous.
go ahead and tap that Urban X icon and tune in on Saturdays and Sundays from 8 to 12. And the name of our show, it is a morning show, 8 a.m., so get on up because it is called Wake
the Turf. Yes.
Brought to you by Turf and Talk, powered by Audilus.
Yes. And the website. Man, the website is good.
Ooh, we cooking, y'all. Y'all hear me? turfandtalk.com.
Yes.
We got us some good merch.
Yes,
As
indeed.
my good man today, Jay the Jedi, is rocking. Y'all, look. Can y'all see? We gotta get a shoe cam because he got them good PG County phone posits on with the all black. Yeah. So we doing.
Gotta represent. I gotta have to represent for the DMV. Gotta represent for the DMV. Definitely. So let's get into some turf talk real quick.
Let's do it.
All right. So we had a bunch of free agents move different places, different faces, different, all news places. But there's one particular story I wanted to hear your thoughts about. Okay, so Max Crosby.
Yep.
Max Crosby had a deal in place. You had two teams. You had the Ravens and the Raiders. They had a deal. The deal was not finalized.
All right.
Okay? They have to go through their medical evaluation and get cleared, and then the deal gets finalized.
Yep.
But the Raiders chose to announce the deal. Max Crosby goes through his medical. He fails. Trade is rescinded. Who is at fault, TJ? Do you think it's right for, because everyone's blaming, and I'll tell you why. And I'll tell you, because everyone's blaming the Ravens. Everyone's saying, oh, it's the Ravens' fault. I don't think it's the Ravens' fault.
So who fault you think?
I think it's the Raiders. You don't announce the.
Yes, it's their fault.
You don't announce the
how
trade.
would the Ravens take accountability?
Because a lot of people are saying that the Ravens got cold feet, and all of a sudden they looked at all of their salary cap that they were dealing with. They were losing players that they weren't going to be able to sign, and now they were looking at their books and like, oh man, if we take on Max Crosby plus we're giving up 2 first-round picks, one this year, one next year, we might be in a hole a lot, being that we let a lot of people out the door. So all of a sudden, that knee surgery that we knew that he had, all of a sudden we didn't know that he had, and we can fail him. It's like they failed him off a technicality, even though the Ravens knew the technicality.
I mean, that's just a part of the game.
That's a part of the game. I mean, it is part of the game, but
part of the politics within the game.
Ooh, that's mean. Yeah, Raven fans are hurt right now. Raven fans are hurt. Raider fans are probably like, you know what? I think the Raider fans feel like you.
Yeah.
They probably like, yeah, you know what? That happens. They'll be over it. New faces just a couple of more new faces. Kenneth Walker got out of our division from the Seattle Seahawks. He got traded to the Kansas City Chiefs. Malik Willis left the Green Bay Packers and went to the Miami Dolphins. Malik Willis, he went to the Miami Dolphins. Tua got traded from the Dolphins, went to the Falcons. And my man Isaiah Likely, tight end from the Ravens, got traded to your division, the Giants. Okay. Thank God.
Aren't you something? All right.
Jalen Phillips decided that he was going to take his talents to the Panthers in Carolina Panthers. And today, out of nowhere, Jalen Waddle got traded from Miami to the Broncos for a first this year, a third this year, and a fourth this year. That's a nice price tag. Good luck to them.
But that's an adjustment in climate for him.
Exactly. My 49ers picked up a couple of new faces with Mike Evans and Christian Kirk and Dre Greenlaw and OC and the Commanders. I hope you know what.
Such a hater.
The Commanders picked up a defensive pass rusher. I hope I say his name wrong. Odafe Uwa.
Hope you say his name wrong.
4-year, $1 million contract with $68 million guaranteed. He's one of the biggest free agents this year. How do you feel as a Commanders fan?
I feel amazing because we are doing our thing because defense is looking good, and I think our front office is getting it right because they are protecting our asset.
Okay.
And we are getting him all the protection that he needs. Plus, we're picking up some of his buddies because we want him to stay happy. And we still got the bag. So, I mean, I think we're doing excellent. I think we are allocating our funds very well. Okay. We're picking up additional, protection. Right. And I am so excited to see what we're going to do this year. And I'm so excited. I do care about our new house, y'all. I do care about our new house. Okay. But the family that we're building inside the current house is going to be so exciting to see. It's not even going to matter where we play.
I can't wait. Speaking of that new house, they released a new renderings of the drawings that shows it actually within the neighborhoods now. And it's interesting how it looks now because it makes RFK, first of all, everywhere around that area looks brand new now.
But go ahead, bye.
You're not having a bad day.
I'm sorry.
it makes the neighborhoods. I remember because it looks like River Terrace is gone. It looks like the whole River Terrace is gone.
That's where my daddy from, y'all.
So I cannot wait, and not in a good or bad way. I just want to see how or what their plans are for the neighborhoods, and see how it goes from there. Not even good or bad. I don't want to rush for judgment right now. I think that's the problem with a lot of
knee-jerk reactions.
Everyone's
without
too quick.
having all of the variables and then formulating premature decisions.
I would like to have all the variables before I jump my guns and say, well,
right.
This stadium is not
all the
good.
Ignorant opinions. Say that.
Exactly.
My skin's getting a new house, and it is what it is.
It is what it is. Also, coming to D.C., Indy cars. You know what Indy cars are?
Yes.
Open wheel cars, if y'all don't know.
My baby going to be so excited. My baby, as in my 13-year-old, because he loves fast cars.
Mikey Marvel. Interested in Indy car racing. If y'all don't know, we will have a track downtown D.C. It is going to be live. I'm telling y'all right now, it's going to be around the National Mall, Smithsonian, the National Gallery. It's going to circle all the National Mall. They're going to hit about 180 miles per hour. They're thinking the top speed will probably be.
I think economically it's good for the city. I think it's another
it's going to bring a lot
attraction
of people.
for tourism.
Yes.
I think it gives us something else to do. It is very different in the entertainment field of what the DMV is known for. Washington, D.C. is typically known for historic types of events, exhibits, things that are very much geared towards the education and formulation of the United States. So I'm excited about it.
Okay.
We are very much a heavy dining, partying type of city.
Yes.
So in sports.
Yes.
So to bring something in for adrenaline junkies as far as speed, I'm here for it.
I want to know, all of you guys out there watching, do you guys get interested in stuff like that, something new? Would you guys go to an IndyCar race? Would you go to an F1 race? Would you guys be interested if NASCAR brought a track down the same way within the National Mall area? Because I do think that would bring such new audiences downtown.
The only concern.
Okay, talk to about the traffic,
not the traffic.
Okay, what you got?
The noise.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So, depending upon where they are placing this, there is a very heavy residential population within DC. And I'm talking about all Northwest, Southwest, everywhere.
Yes.
So, what are they going to do in regards to the noise?
Well, only thing of right now is, like you said, they're gonna have to do something where they have races coordinated in advance to let the residents know in advance, like, this will be the race, this will be the race course. They're probably never going to do a race after 6 o'clock because of the noise concerns. So I'm thinking,
a noise ordinance. I think that would be respectful.
Yeah, I think all the races will end by 5. I think they'll have us out there probably around 12. Start the race no later than 1. We should be done by 4 o'clock. And I think that is good for everyone. It's the traffic, the residents. Right. Everyone should be able to clear out of there.
And then that's prime time for people to go ahead and go get you something to eat. Because
Yeah. So as we continue on with the show, what you know about Doomsday?
I mean, I know a little bit about it, but
all right, so
you're more well versed into
the Marvel world. So
let's
as we continue on as the Marvel universe continues on, I'm going to give you all my theories. These are, before anyone hits us up talking about y'all doing spoilers, I do not know.
Okay.
I do not know. I'm going to give you all segments of what I think the movie will be. This segment will be the ending. And only the ending. Every show will be a different segment of the movie. Now I'm doing the ending. This is what I would want, but theory. All right. As I begin, let me start. The heroes don't know who Dr. Doom is. You guys know Robert Downey Jr. is playing the bad guy. They don't know Robert Downey Jr. is playing the bad guy. They don't know.
Who is they? I'm confused.
Okay, so the heroes, the Avengers, the X-Men, they're
Okay.
all coming together. They're going to fight
Okay.
in this next movie. So it's going to be Avengers.
So are you saying they don't
versus
know
X-Men.
who they're fighting?
They don't know who the overall big baddie is. They think, so you get me into the beginning, but I'll tap into the beginning a little bit. In the beginning,
God created the heavens.
exactly.
And earth.
But after that, the Avengers are going to fight the X-Men.
Okay.
The Avengers are going to believe that the X-Men are the bad guy. And the X-Men are going to believe that the Avengers are the bad guy. None of them know they're both being played by Dr. Doom, who is the bad guy.
Doesn't this sound a little familiar, guys?
Exactly. So Dr. Doom at the end of the
But
movie.
we know who Dr. Doom is
We know.
in our story.
Okay. Dr. Doom, who is Robert Downey Jr. in this story.
That's so funny because Dr. Doom starts with a D, and the person I'm talking about name starts with a D also.
All right now. Interesting.
Yeah.
We're going to get down there too. Don't worry. And so as we continue, no one knows Dr. Doom is Dr. Doom.
Okay.
So at the end, they're all beat up. They've got their butts handed to them.
Yeah.
We're at the end of the movie. And if I was Marvel, I would drop that Mask Off. You know the song Mask Off by Future? I would have that melody playing in the background, right?
Okay.
A slow little.
got you.
Okay, right? And now Peter Parker, because Peter Parker was Tony Stark's little like intern. He's going to be the one.
Jedi.
Yes.
So
Yes.
y'all need to go see it when it's coming out because
I'm going to wrap it up real quick. He's going to unveil himself to Peter Parker. And Peter Parker will be the first expression of the heroes to see it's Robert Downey Jr. And he's going to be like hurt. And then they're going to cut the black.
well, you just
The end.
confused me because I thought we didn't know who the Doom Doctor.
They don't know who the heroes of the movie do not know Robert
Okay.
Downey Jr. The
Is
guy who was Iron Man
Yes.
is now the big baddie of this saga.
So, but you just told them that.
Well, no, the heroes don't hear me. You think the heroes hear me now in the Marvel world?
No, you just told the audience.
We already know that.
Okay,
Yes.
well,
So that was
just
my.
go see the movie, y'all.
Yes. Once the movie drops, that's going to be hit. Y'all know we're going to talk about it once it happens. Also, Daredevil season 3 is about to drop March 24th. Check that out. Also, the new Spider-Man for all the guys like Mikey Marvel's trailer is dropping tomorrow. Check that new Spider-Man trailer out.
I'm gonna watch me the Spider-Man, y'all.
Now, did you check the Oscars out?
Okay.
Okay.
Michael B. Jordan won an Oscar, guys.
Michael B. Jordan won an Oscar. Now, I think it's a lot to talk about that because we talk about the BAFTA Awards where
Do you want my take? So here it is. That was his humiliation ritual, and he was rewarded, and he got an Oscar.
that was
History,
too easy.
Yeah,
It should not be that easy.
It is that easy
to destroy
We
the
have
volcano
will.
like that.
I mean, humiliation ritual equals Oscar. Halle Berry. Humiliation ritual equal Oscar. Can we move on?
Wow, that's you don't want to give him no.
No.
Well, Ryan Coogler won Best Original Screenplay.
Good for him.
Did you see Sinners?
No.
That was a good movie. It was a real good movie. I liked it.
Okay.
Yeah, you should check it out.
It was very controversial, especially for those who are in the realm of believers. So
Yeah.
a lot of people took a stance not to watch it
Okay. All right.
for spiritual reasons.
All right. Well, for those people, did they know that there is another version being made by the conservative wing that will have Jonathan Majors with Zach Levy, and they will be twins, and they will star in a conservative Christianity movie as sinners, but their version of it. I don't know the name of it. It might be Together. I don't know.
Now
Maybe
that's something
happiness.
to talk about too. Isn't that role offered to
Love.
Jonathan Majors is kind of peculiar considering where his career currently is?
Yes, but Zachary Levi, if you guys don't know what Zachary Levi looks like, please right now pause and go Google Zachary Levi. And just remember, the plot of the movie is
Is that they're twins?
they're twins. So Just remember that, okay?
Things that make you say,
Hey, but people nowadays, we don't want to be, everybody wants to be non-woke or woke or whatever. Speaking of non-woke or woke, this is crazy how we just lead to this.
Okay.
Jamal Bryant said we are done with the boycott.
Jamal Bryant can't tell me anything that I'm done
He said
with.
you can go to Target now.
I can tell Jamal Bryant where to go.
You gonna have him go Walmart?
Jamal Bryant need to go on about his business and mind the business that pays him.
The business to pay. I'm just saying, he said that all of us are now allowed to go shop in Target.
He doesn't speak for me.
So
and
are you going to go to Target?
I shop where TJ's money, where she
I
chooses
haven't found
for her
anything
money.
at Target that was actually worth it.
Listen, let me tell y'all something, and let me set the record straight right now.
Uh-huh.
People pick and choose what they want to boycott based upon what pisses them off at the moment.
Yeah.
So y'all, and I'm speaking as a collective, get pissed off at Who Shot John and Jacob next week, but yet shopping at Who Shot John and Jacob
Jacob's,
the
fashion
following week.
store. Okay.
So I'm over it. And he is the last person that can tell me where to shop anywhere.
So if y'all don't know, Jamal Bryant was the leader or the self-proclaimed leader of the movement to boycott Target. And recently he said the
I
boycott.
kind of missed that memo. He spearheaded that?
From what I was told, Jamal Bryant was one of the people who spearheaded the movement to boycott Target.
Don't you think it's other things that Jamal Bryant should be concentrating on?
Oh, yes. I do think there are plenty of things in this world.
Okay.
I was just letting everybody know, you including, that if y'all wanted to go back to Target, Jamal Bryant said it was okay for you guys to go back to Target. And I wanted our audience to know that it was okay for them, you guys, to go back to shop at Target.
I think they'll think that that is comedy.
They would? They don't think I'm being for real?
I mean, it may be factual that that's his stance, but him believing that he has some type of impact in telling us where we can shop, that's comedy.
Okay. You heard about Jack Harlow? Mm-mm. So Jack Harlow released the new album. His album is called Monica, I think. I think it's called Monica. That's the name of it. Okay. So he released it, and the type of sound that he said it was supposed to give was a neo soul type of sound. And he said this project, he devoted himself to go blacker. So what do you think he meant by that? What do you think he means by that?
I can't speak for him, but
that's why I asked you, what do you mean?
Say,
what do you think he means?
I will say that I think he meant soulful. A little more soulful and a little more urban, paying homage to the roots of perhaps African Americans.
So that's what you think he was?
I think
blacker?
I would hope that that's how he was trying
How
to
does
frame
he think
it.
Jack Harlow defines blackness?
You
I would
have
ask
to
him that.
ask
I would
him.
love to ask
But
him
I
that. Like,
don't
how do
think it's coming from. I think maybe his terms were just he didn't have the right vocabulary or didn't have the right words to frame where his heart was.
All right.
And I don't think he meant it malicious.
All right.
I don't take it as a slight. If you are a connoisseur of his music, you know that he already has an urban sound.
Okay.
So I just think he just failed to communicate exactly what his heart was saying.
So could Vanilla Ice go blacker? Could Vanilla Ice say I want
No.
blacker?
So the thing with Vanilla Ice is you have to frame the time and era in which Vanilla Ice came out.
Yes.
Vanilla Ice would not be received today in the way that he was received yesterday.
I just don't think Eminem would ever say that. Am I crazy?
No.
Okay.
I agree with you.
Right.
Because
I don't think Paul Wall would ever say that.
But see, that's the difference.
Okay.
They are a part of the culture.
That's what I'm.
Jack Harlow is
It's almost like he needs to be told he's part of the culture.
No. So you have where, what do they say? Imitation is the best form of flattery.
Right.
That's Jack Harlow.
That's his. Okay. Okay.
Paul Wall
All right.
was born in the culture.
Yes.
And think about it.
Yeah.
When he speaks, if you never saw Paul Wall,
yes,
and you heard his tone, inflection,
yes,
the tone of his voice,
yes,
verb, everything
about him, how he carries himself,
you would definitely mistake him for a man of color.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
Jack Harlow, on the other hand, if you were to listen to a radio interview of him,
Right.
you would understand that he is a male that lacks melanin.
I like how she put that. That was so nice and delicate of you to where you put that. I mean, that was awesome. I just, first of all, now he has me interested. Being that we are now on your morning shows, another plug. Check out Autolist, check out Urban X, check out Wake the Turf. I would love to now hear one of those songs off that album. I'm gonna have to now hear, because first of all, I don't know if you heard Raphael Sadiq's criticism of the term neo soul. He thinks it was made up by the studios, that it doesn't really exist. What you think?
I don't agree with that.
Okay.
I think neo soul has its own unique sound.
Okay.
It does not fit. When you listen to neo soul, it does not fit or sound similar to any other genre.
Okay.
It is a mixture. It's a mixture between jazz, blues.
It's like an R&B soul.
Yeah,
There's a lot of different things in there.
So I can't. Yeah, no. And okay, so where would you put Jill Scott if it wasn't neo soul? If it wasn't other artists within that same genre, where would you put them? Where would you place them?
I think the way Raphael would, if I'm reading his comments right, and I hope I am, Raphael, if you're seeing this, I think he would place them in R&B.
So to be honest, neo soul is where I would place him.
That's what I think he got. I think that's
so
where
I would need to
he got
understand
frustrated.
his argument, because what you are
Right.
criticizing is where I would identify your placement.
Here's what he said. He argues that the label neo soul was used in the 90s to limit promotion for black artists. Despite his work included albums like Instant Vanish, and that's what basically says. So he's saying that the industry would put artists in this category so they could now know not to promote them a certain way compared to their.
I beg to differ.
Okay.
And what makes me question the validity of his claim is because he used his own personal experience to validate that, speaking for others.
Right.
No, sir. It sounds like you had an album that flopped, and because you didn't get the backing,
Maybe you feel
feeling some type of way.
Yeah.
So I think neo soul is definitely a genre of music that has solidified its own sound.
Okay.
It has solidified its own trailblazers.
Yes.
And I just feel like you had a flop album, bruh.
Yeah, I
and
mean,
you
look,
didn't get the backing.
you got Tony.
And now
You
crying.
had a
because
Havla run, man. Come on, you got one bad album.
Yeah.
Man, come on, you got Tony. That's like a legacy right there. So it's
Truly.
all good. Someone's ex best friend is making a return to the stage. If y'all don't know, Sean Carter, Jigga Man, Jay-Z will be headlining the Roots Picnic 2026 in Philadelphia this year.
This man talking about some ex-best friend. Who ex-best friend?
You going to the show? I might go to the show. You want to go? If I provided
No.
you and hubby with tickets, free tickets, y'all going? And matter of fact, E-Boogie.
No.
Why you? I was
Oh, wait, yeah, but you can go.
But you got to go with us.
No, I'm not going.
You don't want to see Jay-Z?
No.
No more?
No.
You're done. Even though he's back from like
Back from what?
I guess like I don't know, like this is like a semi-return out of retirement.
Tanara J is not supporting.
As an ex-fan, when is the last
No.
time he headlined?
I don't know.
It's probably been since 2010.
It's
Been
a while.
probably a little longer than that.
Last time I saw that man on stage was on a run tour.
What year was that? That's what I'm asking. You
don't
don't
know.
remember that? See, that's
It was
the
in
last
Baltimore,
time.
wherever the last on the run tour was in Baltimore. That's the last time I patronized either one of them. Yeah.
All right. Well, if y'all interested in the new Jay-Z, I say new Jay-Z. It's not new.
No, he is brand new, y'all.
He's
'cause
not coming. You think he gonna drop some new song?
He changed his name, and so did his wife.
What's his name?
Why?
What's it? His name not Sean Carter?
No,
Jay-Z?
go look at the spelling.
Oh boy. Okay.
Why did he change his name?
All right. Well, you guys have a fun time going down that rabbit hole. Yeah. And what about the new spring break spot? Did you hear about the new spring break spot?
I did. And I think it's funny, but it makes sense. Shout out to Houston.
Houston, Texas is the new spot for spring breakers.
Listen, from what I understand, Houston is full of beautiful women.
It is.
And they are very thick down there. You know what they say about Texas.
Country thick.
So is booty rocking everywhere.
Yes,
booty rocking everywhere.
So if y'all don't know, there was a spot back in the day, Freaknik. It was in Atlanta. Then it got transferred to spring break in Miami. And then Miami got tired of the nonsense and kicked everybody out. And so now the new spot seems to be Houston, Texas. I'm thinking, because from what I was hearing, you had a bunch of bikinis everywhere. Where's the beach? Like, you got a pool.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Pools galore.
So this is where, I guess, generations have changed in terms of partying.
Right.
All they need is something, all they need is vice, their vices, whether it's alcohol, smoke, or whatever they choose to indulge
that's
in.
That's it, huh?
And flesh.
Listen.
Flesh, food, and fun.
I don't want to see what y'all not going to do is try to make our generation seem like we lame. We did flesh at one time. Okay, we hung out. I feel like I'm doing John Witherspoon meeting Craig at the refrigerator. I want some Cog Mall. We was there. All I'm saying is you going to dress like that. At least take some time to go to a beach. Like, okay, you're not going to Miami no more. Ocean City.
You're aging yourself.
Long Beach, California.
Talking to the same people who wear thongs and bikinis in Walmart.
Come on, guys.
Like,
we can't find a beach. I know Myrtle, maybe Myrtle Beach. Okay, now definitely. If I say Myrtle Beach, I'm definitely giving my age now. Yeah, Myrtle Beach is definitely lame. But
look.
Yes.
This is the dope thing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. The dope thing is
right
as spring break and all of these new type of entertainment ventures are happening.
Right.
I'm going to just speak for myself.
Okay.
I'm becoming nosier. So I want to see what's going on and happening.
Okay.
So that's where reality TV comes into play.
Talk to them.
Because, we live right now in an era of you film everything.
Okay.
So it's no holds bars.
No holds bars.
So what's going to happen is we're going to give our front seat view of everything that's happening, and we ain't even got to be there.
Do you think, because we're going to segment to that, do you think there will ever be a reality TV program, and just specifically for the Houston or the spring break culture? Because remember, MTV, I think, tried this at something. What they tried, they did do spring break, and it was more like a concert.
It was called Spring Bling.
It was called Spring Bling. It was more like a concert, and they had different artists come up. Once again, we weren't lame.
Nobody ever said we were lame. It's just times are changing.
They be trying to look at us sometimes like we understand y'all. We not lame. We just trying to get y'all to go down a certain road.
So on the staying on the target in the where we at when talking about reality TV.
Yes.
You ever watch Love and Hip Hop?
I watched Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and I watched the first couple of seasons, and then I dropped out of it. So I have to be caught up. What did I miss so far?
Lord have mercy. That's just too much.
Yes.
But okay, so let me just ask you this.
Okay.
What was can you recall a storyline or character, not characters, because these are real people.
Right. But okay.
So what was your favorite storyline? Who was your favorite person
line
that was a part of the Love and Hip Hop cast?
Okay, and I know this is probably cliche because everybody hears this storyline, but Kurt and Rashida. Kurt and Rashida.
Okay. So what about them is intriguing, or why are they your favorite, or what pops out?
Because so when I was watching, I thought Kurt was a certain type of way. And then when I come to find out, he's not. He's actually another type of way, and does like his thing. And I thought, okay, just to be honest with y'all, I thought he was one of those stand-up guys when I was watching the show. That's to tell y'all, when I watched the show, I thought he was going to be a stand-up guy too.
So wait, you just said a mouthful. So Kirk Ross is not a stand-up guy.
From what I've been seeing, it doesn't seem like
it doesn't appear.
It doesn't appear like that. I thought he was. Like I said, when I left the show, it seemed like he was.
So you left off on the season when he was in the hot tub, and no. Well, yep, because he used to gaslight Rashida about when he would hang out with Jock,
right,
you know, and do
right
before Jock met Kendra, yes, when Jock was wild,
yes. So I was caught up at that point in time.
Oh, and our boy, who else? Oh, that was at the time with the singer. What's his name?
Oh, Scrappy and his baby mothers.
Okay, yeah, they're funny.
I
like
that
Scrap,
that's hilarious.
I like Scrap.
That whole. Do you think this is like real, or do you think like this?
No,
is scripted?
I think this is very real. Because children were born.
Good point.
This is very real.
Good point.
And it's so, I love reality TV.
All right.
Because my life is very much almost Stepford wife. Like,
okay.
It's very wife, mom, daughter.
All right.
And co-host and government contractor.
Producer.
Yes. So it's very
slash
much.
Producer, slash assistant producer, slash creative.
She's Jamaican.
She's everything.
Jamaican.
She's a little bit of everything.
Many jobs, man.
Yes.
So my outlet is reality TV.
Okay.
Because the storylines are so salacious.
They're
juicy.
They are.
And the plot just thickens and twists. And I get to flex my opinion on stuff that has nothing to do with me. It's not even any of my business. But I'm all up in it.
But you like it.
And I love it. Because it's very much clutch my pearl.
So I stopped watching reality TV. And you know what? I was thinking about it. Mm-hmm. I compare me stopping watching reality TV to me stopping watching wrestling. There was a time I used to watch wrestling all the time. I used to watch everything about the WWE and WCW. I used to know all the wrestlers.
So why did you stop?
When I started to realize that as my sports fandom grew, I didn't want to be a part of a bamboozle. Because you know what?
Because
we're competing against each other. I want to know you're trying to give me everything you got to beat me, and I'm trying to give you everything to whoop your you-know-what. Mm-hmm. And this is not no one...
So you should just stick to watching wrestling and not wrestling.
She took my thing, y'all. She got it. That's
so basically what you're saying is you prefer to watch documentaries that are based upon facts and that highlight factual events versus reality TV.
But I'm gonna give you guys reality TV a little love because I saw a little light.
Where?
Drewski. Y'all owe Drewski a lot of love. If y'all don't know, Drewski finds love. Check out season 1 and check out season 2.
I have not seen season 2, y'all. I did watch season 1.
TJ. It brought me back.
Yeah.
It brought me back.
Brought you back to where?
It brought me back to, okay, I can watch reality TV now.
Okay, so what was it reminiscent of?
It was me watching a comedy. It was me watching Golden Child for the first time. Me realizing that whoever this Eddie Murphy guy is funny as you know what.
Okay, so you're comparing Drewski's talent to that of Eddie Murphy.
Young Eddie Murphy.
Okay.
Golden Child Eddie Murphy.
So it wasn't because you might have threw a couple people off because when you say Golden Child, typically people think about the plot of the story.
Oh, no. I'm just talking about the overall comedic aspect of the story as far as how he fits the comedy into the aspect of the plot. You can take out all the...
Wait a minute. Right. Not comedy to the aspect of him trying to find love. Because you talking about Drewski, correct?
Right, because... All right, so now I'm going to Matt. I don't know... I've had this debate with another person.
Okay.
I'm still trying to figure out, is Drewski finding love real or parody?
So I think he's
brilliant. Do you think it's real? You think it's real?
I don't know, but I think that's the brilliance in it because he teeters on the line of that there is authenticity in him in the show.
Yes.
but the way that he interacts with the ladies is so comedic
Yes.
that you don't know if it's reality.
This is exactly.
And then the ladies themselves are
come off
such
as
stark contrast.
characters.
Yeah, because some of them don't even like men. Yeah.
This is why I found some kind of weird avenue for my reemergence back into reality TV, because at first it got kind of like storylines are kind of like the same and they're fighting, and I was like, I don't want to see this. But then it got to like, I got to Drewski and it was like, no, this is about funny. And then at the end of every episode, you're like, is this real? Is this real? Like, and to me, that's my funniest reality. So I'm not going to poo-poo on the reality TV people.
That's right.
I understand.
So let me say this.
Yes.
Let me just frame this thing about reality TV.
Okay.
And let me speak to the people who drag reality TV, because reality TV sometimes just gets a bad rap.
Yes.
And they get a bad rap because you will often hear melanated people say they're a poor representation of melanated people.
Yes.
And da-da-da-da-da. So this is the thing, y'all. The individuals who are casted on these shows did not ask to be role models for you or your children.
That's true.
Reality TV is entertainment. No
true.
different than you going to the movies to see Denzel Washington star in Training Day.
Very much true.
Denzel Washington in Training Day was a villain. And we loved him in that because he embodied it so much that you fell in love with the antagonist.
And
like
won an
it
Oscar.
He did, right? But we didn't drag Denzel for his role in Training Day. He was praised for that, right?
Yes.
So in the same token of reality TV, these individuals are casted.
Yes.
If it were not entertaining, we would not watch.
That's true.
No different than wrestling.
Yes.
Wrestling, not wrestling.
Very good. She got it. She got it.
You know, no different than people choosing to watch street fighting on YouTube.
Right. Or UFC.
Versus, well, no, UFC. That is a professional sport.
But it can be a very
It is
misogynistic.
not scripted. Yeah, but those
No, they're not
broken
scripted, though.
bones
Right.
and
Yeah, it's real.
cauliflower ears are very much real.
It's real.
So what I'm saying is, you all have to watch television if you choose to watch television from the lens of just that. It is entertainment.
Right.
None of these individuals took on the responsibility to be examples of upstanding citizens or examples of the proper etiquette at any given time and place, which is why the cameras are rolling all the time, which is why it's called entertainment television.
All entertainers, rappers, reality TV stars, movie stars, whoever they are, do you think in the realm of entertainment they have a responsibility of being role models?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
Not at all?
Because think about it like this.
Okay.
Think about, and I'm going to name one of our legends.
Okay.
I'm not going to cuss. But he said, my name is Rick James, right?
Right.
The content of Rick James' whole... His whole portfolio had to do with what? Rock and roll, sex, and drugs.
Yep.
And we wild out to it and have a good old time. And that is exactly who we go to when we at our cookouts, throwing spades on the table and yelling dominoes.
Right.
Right?
Yep.
So have you ever sat down with any child and paraded in front of them Rick James as a upstanding model citizen that you would teach a child to emulate?
No. But I've also argued this with you, that I can separate the entertainer from the entertainment.
So that's my whole argument.
Yeah.
That is how we should be looking at television, whether it's labeled reality TV, whether we label it as a motion picture. It is still a person being casted to portray a role.
So we going to the Roots Picnic 2026 to go see
Who going to the
Jay-Z
Roots
headline
Picnic?
because everything TJ said was absolutely correct. we are going to separate the entertainer from the entertainment.
Yes.
And we're going to go up there to go see some good old Jay-Z, some nice good music from the good old school. You want to close us out today?
I definitely will. And I will close out with this. It is your free choice to actually go and patronize whoever artist you choose to. And I stand on my square, and I will not be going to the Roots picnic to go to see Sean Carter in any shape, way, or form. And with that, we encourage y'all to like, subscribe, comment. We want to engage with you all.
Definitely.
We are not just saying it. So we love you all. Stay safe out here. And until next time, this is Turk and Talk. And we out.
We out.
Peace.
Peace.
time it is. Turf and talk, straight from the DMV, baby. Jason and Tara J, let's get it. We from the city where the traffic don't sleep. DC lights glow, Maryland deep. Virginia riding heavy, keep that talk on lock. From the field to the mic, yeah, we turf and talk. Sports in the streets, that's the vibe we live. Community strong, got the game to give. Jason got the playbook, always on the chart. And Tanara J, she gon' spark that heart. DMV, we reppin' real, no fake. Turf and talk, yeah, we raise that stake. From the U Street nights to the Beltway scenes, we talking dreams, hustle, and home team means. Turf and talk, right from the block. Jason and Tanara J, we don't stop. Turf and talk, yeah, we move that crowd. DMV stand up.